Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today is the time to bring in messages from your future self. This is going to be a reading old style. If you are someone that you have been watching my channels for a while, the old ones that are not existing anymore also, this is going to be something, that style is going to be a pick a card, a relatively shorter pick a card from a future version of self. The intention here is to bring in messages about where this future self finds itself in life, good sides of it, and information of your current state and how to get there. This is what I would love to bring in. Now we will see what wants to come in. And if they are, let's say, in a position of authority, of a power, and when I'm saying these things, I'm saying a teacher, a healer, living the life of their dreams, achieving the impossible, made the impossible becoming possible, so on and so forth. This is what I'm trying to say. And we are also welcoming groundbreaking messages which will allow us to have powerful breakthroughs in order to get there. Right. Now, here is how we are going to do this. I have 3 decks in front of me. Pile number 1 is going to be, I'm going to use this deck for you guys, The Wild Unknown Archetype by Kim Krans. Yeah. Now, pile number 2 is going to be Moonology Oracle deck. And pile number 3, the Muse Tarot. Let's begin. So, pile number 1, group number 1, you beautiful, beautiful people, okay? Let's begin your message. The wild unknown. The wild unknown. There is, out of the bat, there is something here with wild and unknown. The unknown is usually wild. And when I'm saying these words, I'm being taken to when I discovered parts of myself time and time again, when I discovered information in myself time and time again. Every single time, man, it was wild. I was so exhilarated and so profoundly impacted by the beauty of the process, right? So this is what your future self wants you to focus on. The beauty of the process. Don't forget there is beauty in this process of becoming more of yourself, because this future self is more of yourself. And so just think about it. It's very simple. As you become more of yourself, what are you letting go of? Shenanigans, right? BS, falsity, something that someone else added to your persona, to your being, that interferes with the reality of things actually. So you see, there is a very important information here that you need to know, groundbreaking information. The reality that you live is an illusion, meaning, how is it an illusion? The illusion is created by the pain, by thinking you have no control over what is happening. This future self is going to send you a vision of sorts. Maybe you are clairvoyant, or maybe this is a dream, maybe you are going to see something, maybe you are going to see a video, maybe this is the video where you will see yourself in this person. You will see yourself in this person in the video, or in this person in something, And you will know, you will have a moment of a click. It's going to click, it's going to be a moment of clarity. I know. And then the whole illusion will disappear. And I'm not saying these words to minimize in any way the pain that you are feeling or that you felt, right? But from an empowered place, yes, I feel the pain, but at the same time, I know it is just as real as I want it to be. I feel it, I let it be, but then I take control. And as I take control of the situation, I do everything that I can do and I know how to do. I see how my reality changes. And because my reality changes, I see that the illusion of being stuck, better said the illusion of being stuck than the illusion of being in pain, right? The illusion of being stuck, that's what it was, an illusion. Okay, let's continue. The mask, yeah. Here you go. You have discovered a whole chunk of yourself, but don't give up. First and foremost, don't give up, don't stop, whatever you are doing over there. You are on the path to this soulmate of yours, I wanted to say. Well, maybe towards the soulmate also, but first and foremost, your soulmate is this version of self, right? And there is much more to be discovered. And yeah, and there is a lot of pain in there, right? And maybe subconsciously you are avoiding to look in there because you know that once you do that, you open the door to pain. But in order to heal, we have to feel. And after we feel and we heal, we are closer to that version of self, right? And this can be so subtle, guys. We operate in life in ways we are not aware of, and so as we heal a part in us, we start to see time and time again how we actually were under the influence of such strong programs. The Bardo, powerful cards. I'm seeing here ancestral work, and I heard this is not even yours, it's ancestral. You can see it in her eyes, you can see it in his eyes, her eyes. This video, this vision that you are going to receive, you will see in their eyes that they are going through, or they have, in the present moment is okay, is what I hear. They are going through the same thing you are going through, or you have been through. Okay. Well, okay. This version of self, the offering, look at this, is they say they are not there just yet. They are close to there, but they are pretty happy where they are. And they are, with the offering here, they are receiving some sort of monetary exchange for the goods or the goodness they bring to others. I'm seeing here a massage therapist. I'm seeing here, I hear a singer, a massage therapist. But first I have to massage myself. However that applies. First I have to massage myself. Okay, one more. Eros. You use your sexual energies wisely. In these times, in this current day and age, there is information about how to not use your sexuality that is not yet to be revealed to the world. But it's coming. It's coming. Okay? And so that information will give you such strength and power to have really a super strong breakthrough here, which will allow an acceleration of sorts to happen and to bring you closer to this version of yourself, which is a massage therapist of sorts. What else here? What you need to know right now is they are living, it's a little bit complicated, bear with me. They are living the life of their dreams, but the dreams were not on the timeline you are coming from. You are going to do something that you are going to love, but that in itself is going to be healing for you. But that's not the end point. There is something else after, which is not revealed in today's reading, where we are going to end up, hopefully, right? Okay, that's it. Now, let's move to the second pile, which is moonology people, the moon people. Are you a comedian? I don't think you're a comedian, but just because I have 27 subscribers, so I mean, you never know, because I don't know you all 27. I just know how many of you, 5, 6. But there is something here with the sun people are actually the moon children. They are meant to be in the limelight, in the sunlight, just because they are so connected to their motherhood, to their mother-like persona. Oh, I was watching the other day a comedian, that's why I said, are you a comedian? And this comedian, very funny to me and to millions of others, obviously. The guy is very successful. And so, as he was doing his job over there on the stage, I could feel his energy field oozing these nurturing juices. And so some of the people that are in the, you know, they're on stages in front of the camera, they exude this nurturing energy, this mother-like energy, which humanity is desperately asking for. We need to nurture one another. And I mentioned for pile number 1, now it's coming in your pile, this information. There is information about how not to use your sexual energies in this current day and age that are not yet to be revealed to humanity, but they will be revealed. And by following that information, humanity will auto-nurture itself, if you want. More to be revealed, okay? More to be revealed. So why are we saying this? Message from your future self. Messages about what they are doing, how are they feeling, if they want to share with us today. What are they doing for a career? Are they in a connection? Do they have a family? Do they feel better? Do they feel good in life? Are they happy? Any groundbreaking information they want to share with you in order for you to connect with that version and to move there faster? Let's see. Blinded by the lights. Yeah, so you are someone probably that you feel this calling, right, to the lights, to be a star, right? The point here is what they want to say. 1 second, just 1 second, bear with me, it went away. You feel that for a reason, but you have to find out in yourself, because I feel there are multiple people watching this pile right here, and a huge chunk of you don't really want that. It's just it corresponds mostly to other sides of yourself that need to be seen. What you really want, well, should we say that? Let's say like this, let's put it like this. This version of yourself, there is a timeline with the future self that enjoys solitude, enjoys communion with the divine, enjoys family life, enjoys their own children, enjoys mostly nurturing others. Here you go. Mostly nurturing others. But there are others of you that definitely are here to do both, as I mentioned with the comedian at the beginning. So you are in this quest to find out which path is for you. Have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. And because we are using the Moonology card, definitely you are someone that you should look into moon energy, feminine energy, nurture energy, maybe the, what is that one called? The triple moon goddess with the maiden archetype, mother archetype, and crone archetype. There is this version of yourself says there is a whole lot that people will learn from you, will take from you, and not in a negative way. You will have so many precious things to offer to the world at large. Interesting. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation, yeah. There's a groundbreaking information for you today. This is what's coming through. What is your opposite sign to your sun sign? To your moon sign in particular? What is the opposite? And what is the element that rules that sign? Connect more with that element in order to bring you closer to this version of self that is living the dream in one way or another, right? For example, if you are a Libra moon, the opposite is, what is it? What's the opposite for Libra? Aries, right? Aries, and the element is fire. So you have to connect to the element of fire. How? Well, what is fire? Fire is passion. Fire is but you know where I'm being taken, just if you can, in a safe space obviously, to make a fire ceremony and just to stay with that fire and see how the path is being revealed to you. There is something here with be not afraid. You might be someone that you recently got into the healing world, the spirituality world, and there is still a lot of fear, or not necessarily, but you might feel yourself stuck in one way or another, is what it wants to come through. And the message here is there is nothing to be afraid of. Curiosity is the key. Curiosity is the answer. And in the name of the highest good of all, be curious about things and ask the divine spirit, the element of fire, to show you the path if it's for the highest good of all. Always, always, always. Always for now, because who knows what's going to be revealed for us in the near future. Your commitment is being tested. In reverse, first quarter moon. Interesting. Your commitment is being tested. When we enter spirituality, we can lose ourselves a little bit, especially in the beginning stages. What's being brought to my attention now is how people get lost in twin flame stories, how people get lost in there is only one and only for us as a person, as a love. People get lost in so many things out there, and they forget to do the real work and to connect with the authenticity of their soul. I have here a card that says authenticity, by the way. And when you connect, you know what is true and what is not. And if you are not sure, be loyal to yourself, practice, get to know how your soul is giving you the information you need to hear, right? Create a connection, a way of communication with your soul, right? And another groundbreaking information here with this, your commitment is being tested, is to what extent can I be, okay, so this might be a situation for someone over there. You might think you are in a relationship with the one and only, with your twin flame, or whatever label you want to use, right? And so they might be very abusive, psychologically, emotionally, and you might stay in that connection just because you think they are the one. Even if they are the one, they are not the one right now for you, probably. So how loyal are you, how committed are you to a potential outcome and not to the reality of things, right? How committed are you, how loyal are you to yourself, and how loyal are you to someone else that you see that time and time again they choose lying over you, they choose cheating over you, they choose I'm getting here addictions over you, right? And we're not here to judge anyone, but a reality is a reality. And so if you get to suffer time and time again, then we have an issue on our hands we have to take care of, right? So limiting contact is the message with people that take and give breadcrumbs or nothing at all. Or if this is a toxic family situation, maybe really cut contact, at least for a period of time. You do you. You know what's best for you. And if not, and if you need help, look for help, right? Surrender to the divine, full moon in reverse. Surrender to the divine. Okay. Yeah, you are in the process, or you will be in the process of, yeah, look at this, of surrendering a situation, accepting this is how this person is, and there is nothing I can do. God knows what to do better, and God will definitely do better than I can do in this form, right? And yes, we are all God, but to what extent God can work through you? Right? And if we refer to God and as a divine power that's in the environment somehow, right? That means you automatically don't have the capacity to do what that power, what am I trying to say? Wait a second, because I have the information, but it's not solidified. And this is exactly the message: you are solidified. And because you are solid, you cannot do what an invisible force would do, because people tend to attack what's God in another person, but they cannot attack an imaginary, and I know how it sounded, but they cannot attack a divine power which is invisible, right? They tend to glorify that, but they forget to see the God in another. And they forget to listen to God in another. We don't know how to do that just yet. We are deaf to God in another. And we tend to believe to the rigid structures and to the demons and the devil within, than to be able to listen, to surrender again, to surrender to divine in another. So here is a situation you might find yourself with in a groundbreaking information here, which is a breakthrough, which is taking you closer to this version of yourself that's living the dream. Either there is a person or a group of people or a family member or whatever, they surrender to God in yourself when you express or do something here, whatever that is, or you surrender the connection. Limit the contact, however it applies. Change job, change careers, whatever this is, right? For many of you is work. Because I wanted to see, what is it? Is this a relationship? Is this? And then I opened this Scorpio and it says work. First word there is work. Work through your fears. But really it can be anything. It's time to take action, new moon in Aries, and it's time to release negativity. So it's time for you to take action, and it's time to release negativity. What kind of action? You are in a point in your journey, or you will be in the very near future, where you will be triggered time and time again by a situation, by a workplace, by a person, in order to or this can be them. Play with these informations as it fits. In order for them to release venom, or for you to release venom, yeah, I'm getting a visual. So imagine you are, or someone, but definitely can be you or a part of you and someone, right? Or, and vice versa, are this sword in the making, and you are this metal, and you are being forged in the fire, and through a connection, or through a relationship, through a workplace, a situationship here, you are being forged, you are being created, you are being transformed from a rough piece of metal to this gorgeous sword, right? To this gorgeous weapon that can be used for something. What's happening here is know when to let go in a situation, because if you don't know, what's going to happen is, for someone, it is time for you to move, to expand and to move to the next level, however that applies. If you don't make the necessary changes, listening negativity, take action, whatever it is, instead of becoming a sword, you are going to melt back into metal. And you will have to accept it and wait for another cycle, whenever that cycle is going to show up, in order to be forged into that beautiful sword. And what wants to come again is lifetimes of work. So a huge cycle of work with self and with life experiences can be done in a split of a second if you surrender. What do you have to surrender? What do you have to accept? If you surrender to what's true in you, surrender to what's true and release negativity. Take action. Anything else? We're moving to pile number 3. We're moving to pile number 3. Pile number 2, thank you very much for being here, and see you next time here on this channel, hopefully. Okay. Pile number 3. Okay, the Muse Tarot. What is your version of self doing? How are they living their dream life? And also, what is the groundbreaking information they want to share with you in order for you to have breakthroughs, to have an accelerated path journey, and to get there in the shortest span of time possible? Pile number 3. Pile number 3. You are someone that you can work. If you would work somewhere, you can do and accomplish so much more than other people can do. Other people in the same age as you, the same body shape, form, whatever. You can do so much more. You can do 3 times more. You can. You are like a natural leader. Like you are a very evolved individual already. You give me emperor vibes in tarot, if you know what I mean. Very solid, very you know yourself, or at least a part of yourself is what's being revealed here. You have no fear to discover what's out there. But right now, what I'm being shown here is you are struggling to find peace with what was, and that's why you cannot enjoy your present moment enough. What is this? Interesting. You are someone that today's guidance, it is not tomorrow's guidance. That means, energetically speaking, you move super, super fast. So you give me here an impression of someone that's on the verge of a breakthrough, super powerful, super grounded, very connected to themselves. Although there are some weak points here and there, the connection between the persona and the soul, the spirit, is intact, I hear, despite what you have been through probably. So trust the process. This next version of self is literally knocking on your door, so it can be here anytime now. This is not something in the future somewhere. This is 3 months, 3 years actually is what I hear now. What? What 3 months and 3 years is for others can be 3 days, 3 hours, and even 3 minutes for someone that moves so fast, energetically speaking. So what do you need? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want, pile number 3? You are somehow in pain. Are you in pain? There is some some sort of a weight on your soul that someone else, spirit, the divine, placed it over there to hold you back a little bit because you're moving too fast. I'm kidding, but I'm not. It's a little bit bittersweet here what's happening. You will be released when the time will be right, and there is nothing to worry. There is only to celebrate. You just need to understand that you really are the present moment. You really become one with all potentialities. And it's hard from that place to speak of a future self. But anyhow, let's speak of one. Okay. International speaker. There is someone here it's an international speaker, author, bestseller. Awesome. Bestseller, international speaker, author. An oak tree. An oak tree. Okay. 2 of Swords, upright and in reverse. This is talking about hard to speak about the future self when you are literally out there with all potentialities. And you might say, well, aren't we all like that? Are we? We are and we are not, right? Ace of Materials. Definitely seeing someone knocking on your door. Ace of Materials. Something here about receiving a message, an offer, an offering, job offer. You can see the fake in others. Group number 3. Maybe someone that my camera is about to die. You see how someone can be so sure about what they say, but their information is expired, or they took it from books that are not relevant any longer. and the information sounds true, but it's not relevant anymore. This is profound, right? That's profound. Use of emotions. Okay, I'll change the battery. I'll be right back. Yeah, so we were getting into deep stuff here. Definitely you are some sort of a detective here, and you know what? I'm getting what aren't you? You are everything and nothing. Very evolved, right? Very evolved. So what do you want? What do you want? Because soon you are going to be released from whatever pain here you have on your chest. Confusion, illusion, fog, a piece of the puzzle missing. What is this? It really feels like your chest is congested. Excuse me. Muse of emotions. You are also a muse for someone. Is what wants to be said here. A muse for someone. Muse for. You inspire people. You are almost like acting like Ace of Wands type of situation. You are inspiring people to become their best version of themselves. Also, you can give guidance. Oh wow. When I say give guidance, there is a guy I'm following on YouTube. His name is Joe Hudson, and I see myself in him sometimes. And I see this type of situation for you here. He is guiding people, he is helping people, helping people heal. And so I'm seeing you probably will be inspired by someone like him, or you will be someone like him, or you have the potential to be someone like him. Yeah. Okay. There is something here also with you are an anomaly for this day and age, this era. You are something the planet Earth hasn't seen before, or at least didn't want to see, right? And so if you are an anomaly and something so new, that means you really have to trust in yourself and what's coming through you, because you have no reference out there. And that's super exciting, but hard, right? Not for the weak of heart. Knight of emotions. Marked for success. But also this is, oh, okay, so this is, okay, remember when I said like stuffed chest? It's almost, I think this is the card that's talking about that. Come on, horsey. Come on, you can do it. No? Yeah, you see, it doesn't want to be seen. Oh, maybe you don't want to be seen. Oh, this makes me emotional. Knight of emotions making me emotional. Breakthrough is imminent. This too shall pass. And they will see what they have. Oh. Stepped upon. You are, this, what you are working with here is a little bit of a all over the place energy. It is related to ancestral pain. It is, or past life if you want. To me, it kind of becomes one of the same from where I am at right now. Past life is ancestral. It is projecting shadow where there is none. Four of Voices, Four of Swords. Let the peace come to you now. So you can be like Joe Hudson. Look him up on YouTube. And Ten of Emotions, Ten of Cups. We can end the reading here, right? Look, oh, this card is so serene, so peaceful, so integrated. So integrated. Yeah, I'm seeing the Empress here, awakening, the Hanged Man, the Wheel, Major Arcana after Major Arcana. After this, peace is washing over your being. I don't have much to add here for you. A lot of, I don't even want to call this happiness on the horizon. Is what is it? It's an advanced way of being where only the masters have entered this zone, right? It's a zone. It's warm here. It's not a hell. It's warm, okay? It's warm and golden status peacock. Maybe it has a meaning for you. Golden status peacock. I will end it here. I'm going, actually, let me pull a moon card for you. I feel guided to do so. Believe in the impossible, blue moon. Yeah. The best card in the deck showed up for you. And I think it's the cover of this deck. Yeah, look at this. It's the cover of the magazine is what you are. Top notch. Top shelf. Believe in the impossible. You are good enough. You know that already. Okay. And something might happen significant in the month of in Virgo season for someone out there. Thank you very much for being here. See you in my next one. Bye bye.